What's up, guys? This is WhatsMyGame, and I'm playing Just Cause 3. I'm going to show you how to unlock the cargo plane, which is called the U41 Ptakojester, and you have to liberate Falco Maxime. It's this badass base with this badass Bavarium nuke and missile that will kill you with one shot. So to do that, what you want to do is wingsuit in and get to the top of the tower where that Bavarium nuke is shooting at you. Now, this is a quicker and easier way to do this than actually going far enough into the game where this takes out the FOW, which is the Bavarium nuke. So this is a glitch or exploit so that you can do this as early as you want to, really, because now you don't have to wait and go through all the missions until you get to this point where it disables the FOW. I'm actually going to show you a glitch and how to disable it manually. It's pretty cool using your tethers. So it doesn't matter how you get here, okay? Use an airplane, wingsuit, whatever. Just get to right where this top of this tower is, where the Bavarium nuke shoots off. You'll have a couple of helicopters to deal with. I choose to use my fire leech, and you got to wait for the shield to go down and then just blast them. You can't tether with the shield up, and you can't shoot them with the shield up either. So just wait until those green shields are down, and then just hit them with your missile launcher of choice. Also, when the commander comes in, there'll be 3 helicopters at once with shields, and just take care of them the same way. Now, just to show you, I put on 4 explosives. You can't blow this thing up. It won't blow up, so don't even bother trying. Another cool thing is, once you're standing up here, the nukes will shoot straight up in the air as long as you're on the top floor of this, I don't know, tower, I guess. And then you can kind of take out whatever you want to take out around the vicinity, because the nukes won't hit you. It'll actually shoot straight up in the air. So now here comes the glitch. What you got to do is just attach the, I don't know, the mechanism to itself. And you can see what happens is it actually glitches down, and it actually shoots down instead of shooting up. And that's the glitch. That's the exploit. You can do this a couple different ways. I'm going to show you another example of me doing it, because eventually it will stop doing this. But it gives you a few minutes to be able to go around the base and take over the base. And if you need to, you can just fly in and do it again. But you're basically tethering itself so that it tips down and it glitches out. And you can see it spinning up there. It's just shooting itself over and over again, which gives you the ability to just take over the base, because you don't have to worry about the FOW. Here's another way of doing it. This is obviously the harder way. This is the first time I got it to do it, when I was kind of playing around with it. And eventually it worked. I have 6 tethers at this point, but you can do it with really just 1 or 2 if you do it right. But in this case, I finally just got lucky, and that's how I found it to begin with. So however you do it, you just got to get the top to point down, and just make sure your tethers are going from top to bottom, and eventually you'll get it. And just, pull them in. The nukes do not blow up the tethers for some reason, but eventually, I haven't figured out why, but eventually it'll untether itself. I don't know if there's just a maximum length of time it can do it for, or what have you. But this trick, or exploit, or glitch, whatever you want to call it, allows you to skip having to unlock the mission that unlocks this, because you'd have to go quite far into the game to be able to do this. So as a word of warning, you can't really use this base a whole lot, because the FOW is going to be going off. But if you have to have this cargo plane for whatever reason, and you want to do it early in the game, it's awesome, because it does carry cargo, and you can put a ton of shit in it. As long as you don't fly upside down, they won't bump around or move or anything. And here's what this cargo plane looks like. I'm going to show you here in just a second after that rolls through. But the cargo plane is fully functional, and it is ginormous. I think I underestimated how big it was going to be when I ordered it the first time. And here's me ordering it the very first time. And I had, a stretch of road here. I thought, I could just fly down this road. And I guess I've been flying too many jets or whatever, because as soon as this thing popped in, of course, pay no attention to the cargo size of the cargo box size, because look at this thing. It's freaking huge. And no, I tried to tether it to keep it from going downhill, and that doesn't work. But luckily it high centered and stopped there. There's 2 entrances. There's a cargo bay toward the front, and at the very front at the top, that's where you go into the cockpit. But I just let this roll because I thought it was humorous. I was trying to turn this big bitch around, and I just ended up blowing myself up when it slammed back down. There was no way to turn this thing around. So make sure you have a more open area, because you will have to wait for the beacon to refresh, because it takes, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. Luckily, even though it's huge, it does take off pretty quick once you get moving. You can see I took off pretty quick. Those 4 jets are pushed this big bitch in the air pretty quickly. I'm going to get out and actually show you what it looks like. I probably should have took some pictures of or some video of me putting some cars in, but it does work. So the only way I know how to do it is to actually jump out. And if somebody knows different, let me know. But jump out, and then this top entrance right here, it's the first one, not the second one. It actually says cargo bay. See it right there in yellow. You can actually enter the cargo bay. And now you're inside the plane, but not inside the cockpit. And so you can just go all the way back here, and then there's a little button on the wall where you'll actually push to open the door. And if you're on the ground, you can do this as well, and then load up the cars. And then even open it while you're flying and drop them on people too. So it's a really cool plane. It's fun to have, and now you can have it early in the game without having to go through all the missions to get it. Some reason this thing blew up on me. I don't know why, but hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and the tips. Please like it if it helps out. Have a great day. This is What's My Game. See ya!